Hello today. I got y'all. Hello, welcome back to another Patrick Sports Review. Today we will be talking about, it's going to be a discussion. We're talking about the Carolina Panthers, and one thing that's been just an injury bug for them is Cam Newton's shoulder. His rotator cuff, everything's going on up there. He just had a surgery on it. I forgot what it was called. I'm guessing they went in there and patched it up or cleaned it up or something. But I can't even say how long. I think his shoulder started hurting him in 2013. I think it was 13. No, it was 2014 when they played the Patriots. He had a shoulder injury and a rib injury. When they played in the preseason, that's when he had the injury started coming, and it's just been not the same. 2015 was really good. That was a really good season. You know, came MVP. Cam. Oh, I love the Panthers. I'm sorry, y'all, but I love talking about the Panthers and everything about them. But the route that they think about going is the Andrew Luck way. He sat out a year, came back, led his team to the playoffs. This year, what had happened was they were playing the Steelers, and T.J. Watt came in, boom, hit him right in the shoulder with his helmet. They didn't call it, of course. Nobody calls anything for Cam or any big quarterback that can take a hit. They don't really call anything for it. But that happened, and ever since then, from what I hear, I don't know if it was true or not, but what I heard, he wasn't able to throw more than 15 yards. I doubt it. I don't believe it, but ever since that hit, he wasn't himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't the movable, super flying Cam that dives into the end zone and risks his body. But it's just crazy how one little injury can affect a whole person, and on how they play and on how they do. But all I can say is, if they do that, who are they going to get? Who are they going to get? Other than that, I don't know. Who could they get? Okay, I don't know if Nick Foles. I keep hearing Nick Foles being thrown out there in free agency. Nick Foles, I'm pretty sure is going to be a free agent, but would he really want to come to Carolina? Would he fit in that offensive scheme? I feel like he would, but they would ask him to do a lot more, like, you know, rolling out, all that. Is he up to it? Is he up to par on doing that? Is he capable of sitting in the pocket longer? Is he capable of having to wait for his receivers to get open like Cam does? Cam has to wait for his receivers to get open in order to throw the ball. It's just a lot of things, and if that was to happen, I just don't see the Panthers doing anything. They might win 5-6 games, but they're not going to make playoffs. I don't think this is a long-term situation that they have on. I'm pretty sure Cam will come back and lead the team again, but I keep hearing things being thrown out there like, is this going to force the Panthers to draft a quarterback? Are they going to have to sit back and look and see, hey, if Cam isn't healthy in a couple years, what are we going to do? We're going to have to figure out something. We got to look at drafts. For Panther fans out there, pump the brakes on is Cam going to be replaced? No. And I can tell you why. Cam is not going to be replaced for one. He's just not replaceable. Cam is not a replaceable quarterback. You can't replace him with Big Ben, Drew Brees. It's just he's one of a kind. But that's the thing, the Panthers didn't take care of him in his early years. So now it's taking a toll. If the Panthers had given him what he needed back then, we wouldn't be in this predicament right now. They really need to get that offensive line set and stable. Quit letting people walk off and go here and go here. It's just sick. Like, you can't have a balanced offensive line. You need people that play together well. You need history throughout that. When you have history, they knew what their person was going to do next to them. And also, you have to have consistent receivers. When receivers don't catch the ball, you're not going to go places. You're not going to make the playoffs. You're not going to have a good passing game. When you don't have a good passing game, you don't have a good run game. When you don't have a good run game, the defense knows you easily. So when the Panthers aren't having a good run game, that's when Cam's like, okay, let me try to spark something. That's when he goes out and does his thing, and he ends up either get hurt, injured, or just doesn't go anywhere. And that's the one thing that they want him to start doing, is getting down. Cam isn't like RG3, like he can take hits, but unfortunately, them hits are building a toll on his body to where you can easily see he doesn't take off like he used to, because the coaches want him to stop, become a pocket passer. Cam is not a pocket passer. Okay, I remember when Cam was at Auburn, he was just electrifying, my bad. But he was just all over the place. All you hear is step backs, pocket collapse, he going this way, he's taking off, he's down to the 45, the 30, the 35, the 20, the 10, he deeps in the end zone, touchdown! Auburn Tigers. That's all you hear. And it's just, you don't see that Cam no more, that fun running around. It's like they're trying to form him into something that he really isn't. Like, y'all, when he was coming out of college, critics have said, I don't think he has the pocket presence to be a lasting quarterback. I don't think he's a pocket passer. He's more of that run first, then pass. And it's just like, what do you want him to do? Like, if they want to work with him, get him going, like, there's no solution to this. You either put a better offensive line in front of him or let him be him. Because honestly, you can't do both. You can't force him to be a pocket passer. Regardless of what you tell him. He's not. He's going to go to first instinct, and that's going to be the run. And when he runs, we have a better off chance of winning. But when he doesn't run, he gets sacked. And that's what we're trying to avoid. If we can let him run without getting hurt, they would. But it's just that mindset that they have that's like, oh, what if he runs and gets hurt? Then we're going to back up. But the only other quarterback that I see that would really fit the system other than Nick Foles is Colin Kaepernick. And I know I'm going to get so much hate from this. Colin Kaepernick, yeah, the black balls and sheet of the NFL. But who do y'all see as a replacement for Cam if he sits out for a season? Not even the crickets have an answer, because there's nobody that can fit the Panther system. They used to be a a punch you in the mouth, smack you, run you over with a good ground attack, but it's just not that anymore. You gotta change the game. The game is changing quickly and fast. It's becoming more passing league. They're getting rid of fullbacks. So if you're a fullback coming out of college, you're most likely going to be switched to tight end, or you're going to be on a practice squad. But that's the one thing with the Panthers. They have a fullback, but they don't use them because it's a changing thing. Only time they will use them is if they split them out. They put them out. The one thing I would love to ask Carolina, my one question is, what are we going to do after Cam? Because we got so used to Cam. Who's going to come in? Who's going to take over? Are we going to draft someone? Like, you know, when you get used to someone, it's like, oh, you know, we're just not going to move on from him. But it comes a time in the business and, you know, in sports that person just, it's time to call it quits. And they come out and say, this is my last year. And that last year goes by. You don't make the playoffs. And then it's time to start really thinking, what are our options here? We can go into free agency. We could go into the draft. Who are we going to pick? I really don't know. I mean, Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson, but that's going to be like, he's probably going to come out of the draft his junior year, but Cam's still going to be in the league. Unless the Panthers, you know, God forbid they don't do this. They cut Cam, or they trade him off somewhere for some draft pick, and they draft him. But I don't see that ever happening because they believe in Cam, and I don't see Cam suiting up for another team. It just would not look right. I would hate to see that. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, could you imagine having to play against? Oh, that's just another Steve Smith game all over again. Okay, well, that ends that video. I will see y'all in the next video. You know, comment, subscribe, show your mom, show your dad, show your uncles, your grannies, your everybody in the streets. I don't care who it is. Like, subscribe, share this video. Make sure you subscribe and like and comment. Inbox me. I see all your inboxes of comments. I don't care about your comments, honestly, unless they're positive. No hate, no, none of that negative stuff. Tired of seeing that, honestly. But I mean, hey, if you have something against me, you know, the way you say things, I mean, I don't care. At least you're watching my video. You're helping me get my views up. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.